Coming to you from the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. What a gorgeous night. And we are live now at the Advent Health Arena at the ESPN World of Sports. PopAShot National Championship, a fantastic night. And welcome to ESPN8, the Ocho. Thanks for joining us for a great night of hoops and PopAShot. We're glad you can join us alongside Tony Stucker, the owner of PopAShot. I'm Evan Budrovich. This is new and improved from 2024. Tony, what makes this competition even better?
Well, last year, PopAShot had a national championship for the first time in a quarter century. This year, we're back, but the setting's different, the games are different, and all but one of the competitors are different.
So there's not just things going on. There's some new rules to dive into, and Father Pat, our friend's going to break down what's the rules for this year.
As a priest and a referee, I need to train like everybody else. In the big moments, I need to be at my best, especially days like today.
Timeout for a PopAShot championship. As a longtime basketball referee and priest, I know rules are super important, so listen up. For the first 30 seconds, all baskets are worth 2 points. For the final 10 seconds, all baskets are worth 3 points.
Reach 40 points and you get a bonus 15 seconds.
Get it? Got it? Good. Now let's PopAShot, only on the Ocho.
Thanks, Father Pat, for breaking it all down. So, of course, you want to score as many points as possible. And we have a plan right now, Tony, to set the stage for the scene and who's going to be the highest seed in our opening bracket.
Right, so here is our seeding round. Players are going to go two at a time. This is not a direct competition. This is only to see their scores that they'll then take on, then we'll do the brackets for the next round.
So here's a chance to introduce some of our competitors here to PopAShot. As you see the clocks get rolling, Nick DeMarinis here on that left side, John Taburaza on the right. And these numbers, you expect to get 100+. These are going to be some high-scoring competitions. Yeah,
last year 100 was kind of the threshold. It was kind of the magic number. This year, I think we'll have a number of players getting 100 at bonus time. And I wouldn't be surprised if we break the 150 mark.
Our reigning champ, Josh Caputo, is involved, but 7 newcomers to this competition. And once you get in a rhythm like this, you can see these guys just pop, pop, pop. There's no slowing down these shooters.
Exactly. And they get the bonus time once they score 40 points within the first 40 seconds. And these guys have obviously easily reached that. Now it's all bonus time. I could see Nick getting well over 130, 140 points.
How about some high scores in the qualifying round? We're not even in the first round of play just yet. Last 5 seconds for John and Nick. And look at Nick, 134. That's an impressive number to be.
Really good number to put down there, yeah. Nick won our San Antonio qualifier. I think he had a score of about 133 there. So this is consistent with him. He can definitely get in those 130s.
So those are 2 of our contestants. We got 8 total, all won qualifying rounds to get to this championship. And we're going to dive forward to our next round of competition. Here is Brad Johnson on the left. If that name sounds familiar, well, he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then Jared Chappelle, who lives in San Francisco. Both these guys going to get their opening scores in.
Yeah, Brad's been very excited to play PopAShot. He reached out at the beginning of the year before we even had the qualifiers. He came to our St. Louis qualifier, did very well, and then became the fan vote to come in. So he actually played college basketball his first couple of years at Florida State. So in addition to being a Super Bowl winning quarterback, he's got that on the resume.
So you see Brad, he looks like a quarterback there, shuffling those tosses out to his great running backs of yesteryear. Both guys qualify for the extra time.
Jared was one of our winners in San Francisco, our first qualifier of the year at the NBA All-Star Game. And he's played a lot with the San Francisco Giants. We have a game at Oracle Park for the Giants, and he's talked his way into playing there quite a bit.
Look at these high scores as well. Easily crossing 115 for both Chappelle and Johnson. So it's not just you and me, Tony. How about introducing a third member of our team, Mr. Pop himself?
Yes, he's back.
I'm so glad you had me back. I know that was up for grabs. You know, Tony didn't necessarily want me to come back. Just kidding, Tony. You know, it's all love. But it's exciting. You guys have a good view. I think I've got the best view. Pretty intense down here. I got a little close during practice. Wound up being part of a few rounds accidentally. These guys have a soft touch, though, so it wasn't too bad. Very intense competition all year. We've had a great field of competitors, and they fought hard all season to get here. Let's take a look at how we wound up with this field.
Back in the day, PopAShot crowned real champs.
Then we hit pause for 25 long years. But in 2024, we brought it back with the PopAShot National Championship on the Ocho. This year, we went further than ever with qualifiers held around the country. We tipped off in San Francisco, where we found new qualifiers. We rolled deep through San Antonio with high heat and even higher scores. We made noise in St. Louis, where the arch was resembled by the perfect arc of the shots. We packed out Chicago, where the only thing swirling faster than the wind was the nets. And we wrapped up in Vegas, where let's just say the smart money was on buckets. That brings us here to Orlando, where one player is about to emerge as the 2025 PopAShot National Champion.
So there's the man of the hour, reigning champion, Josh Caputo, coming down from Illinois. He takes on Michael Paschal in this scoring round, getting a sense of who's going to be seated where.
We asked our website, our users and followers, who they favor. And Josh is the overwhelming favorite. He took almost 44% of the vote. So
second to Mr. Pop.
Well, Mr. Pop, yes,
social media.
Exactly. But, Josh was the favorite. So he's Michael's giving him a game here.
Keep in mind, when Josh won, he put up 153 in one of his title rounds. We're already seeing some high 130s in these qualifying scores.
Josh is the only contestant who's actually been to the PopAShot World Headquarters in Peoria, Illinois. Came down for his birthday this year.
Michael, the HR specialist, big New York Knicks fan. It's open to.
We've got a couple of Knicks fans here, yeah.
The new coaching staff gets things rolling for the Knicks. Look at these high scores, too.
Keep in mind, this isn't a direct competition, but it's, I think, gives you a preview of what we're going to be seeing in the brackets. And you can see it, 137, 134. Oh, 137 all, I'm sorry.
Wow, at the last second, I think Paschal got one.
I think so.
I'm not sure how we do tiebreakers.
Well, it's going to be, I think for the seeding, we'll see. Here we go, 2. And
that one's in.
Yeah. And left.
Oh,
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think the 134 score, yes.
I think we're going to count that.
Yeah. So we're doing the coin flip in the seeding round. We've got a different format once we get into the brackets, but for the seeding round, it's simply a coin flip.
Well, how about that? Those are the two high scores to beat at the moment, with 2 competitors to go in our qualifying round. And here on the right, the man who's been destroying competition leading up to this, Chris Murphy, gets ready to go, and then Scott Setsky wrapping up our 8 competitors.
Chris was our final qualifier. He qualified during the summer leagues in Las Vegas. He was consistently putting up scores in the 160s. But he's never actually played in head-to-head competition at PopAShot. So it's we know he has got the ability, but we'll see how he's pressure tested once the brackets begin.
Yeah, these last 2 hours leading up to this competition, all the competitors putting up 150, 160. Even Brad Johnson joking, I need some oxygen. I've been shooting so many times leading up to this competition. This round to determine who is seeded where, and then we'll have our quarterfinals. Last year's champ has the highest score at the moment, 137.
In bonus time, it's 3 points for each shot during the last 10 seconds of regulation and bonus time.
Well, that 137 is now going to be in the dust.
Yes.
How about Setsky?
Wow, that's something. That's his high score.
The newcomer, the pride of Eastern Michigan. He's got his Eagles cap on. Now that we have the seeding, we're going to get ready for the quarterfinal round when we return to Orlando, Florida. Brackets unfolded and a champion of the PopAShot National Finals coming up after this timeout. Welcome back to ESPN Wide World of Sports. We're reigning a national champion tonight. PopAShot 2025, second year of competition, and competition gets even better. Tony, there's some new elements here with the PopAShot Elite this year.
Right. These are new games. These are PopAShot's first coin-operated games in more than 25 years. So we did not have these last year. We've introduced them this year. And so anything you see at a bar, what have you, is not an official PopAShot until now as these roll out. So among the features, they've got a QR code reader, and you can see Mr. Pop has his QR code. It will be scanned into the game. You'll see once you get your own QR code, you can scan it, and then up pops your average score, total games, and, ooh, Mr. Pop. Average score of 1, high score of 1. Mr. Pop, that's very disappointing. Oh. But yes, these are the games we'll be using for all the qualifiers going forward. So
neat stuff to see what's evolving here in PopAShot. So here's the bracket unfolding. Scott Setsky, dominant. He made 93% of his shots. He's the number 1 seed. And our reigning champ, Josh Caputo, a dangerous 2 seed in this bracket.
Yeah, it's a really exciting. It was how close everyone was. We were looking, and just about everyone took 65 to 70 shots, so they're very consistent. So it's just going to be shot making at this point. They're all getting the quantity. They just need the quality.
We will start with our 1-8 matchup. Best of 3 in these opening rounds. Moving on to the best of 5, deeper into the tournament. And now our head referee, Dave, getting everything all situated. John Tabarazu, longtime Golden State Warriors fan. He's an inventory management specialist. Scott Setsky, the Garden City, Michigan product. Well, he's just a hooper.
Yeah, John qualified in San Francisco during the All-Star game. It was funny, he wasn't even planning on playing. He came to the All-Star Fan Fest. Some friends talked him into playing. He only played 3 games and still got one of the high scores and brought himself here.
He's the dad of 2 boys, Jackson Cash and John Jr. Put up 143 in qualifying. It's just some big numbers to get to this tournament.
John missed 18 shots his first in the seeding round, so that's just not going to work against Scott Setsky. He's going to need to be much more consistent, make a lot more shots. He's got the quantity, he just needs to get the quality, and you can see he's doing it here.
Setsky watched this competition last year, like many of these competitors, and reached out and said, I want to be a part of this. Here we are in bonus time now, and Setsky's putting on a show.
Yeah, he's really taking off here.
Upwards of 120. Can we get 130? Can we get 150?
He might. He had 150 in the warm-up set. Yep.
Oh, 142. What a start.
Now they'll switch sides. The higher seed gets to choose which game they start on. So I don't know if Setsky likes something about the right side, but now they switch for game 2 of the best of 3.
And the top seeds holding form in this PopAShot quarterfinal. You're right. To survive in this bracket, you've got to put up some impressive numbers.
Yeah, it doesn't really lend itself to an off game or 2. You really need to be consistent.
PopAShot traveling all over the country with qualifiers. You know, All-Star Weekend. The SF hat for John.
Yeah, Scott won a Chicago qualifier. It took him 2 events to qualify. He tried in St. Louis, didn't quite make it, but then ended up winning in Chicago. Really a fantastic match. 5-game set. He pulled it out.
And how about our 1 seed here pulling away? What makes Scott Setsky so dangerous? This guy's on a mission right now.
He's hot. He's got it going on.
A coronation for our number 1 seed, starting to pull away. And gets his best number of the day.
Very, very strong. Yeah, he's kind of throwing down the gauntlet. He's shown he's not going to take a back seat to anyone here.
Just a casual 142 and 146 to open up the PopAShot quarters. Number 1 seed moving on. That shows you how challenging this tournament is.
Yeah, I really think it's just about anyone's game this year.
If you're going to win the PopAShot championships, we'll move on to Chris Murphy, Nick DeMarinis.
Chris Murphy was Mr. Pop's dark horse to win, so although Mr. Pop's no longer allowed to gamble, there's some problems at the dog track.
Good news, Mr. Pop's more an interviewer now than an insider.
Yes.
Murphy was the man who was putting up the impressive numbers in qualifying at 164 at one point.
Yeah, I saw both these guys maybe making it to the semifinals, but going head-to-head, obviously only one will advance.
Nick and Dad and twin boys making an impressive trip all the way across the country. Look at these two going shot for shot here in this first matchup.
Murphy seems to have a bit of an edge here.
Bonus time. There's still a chance. 15 seconds. But Murphy's just not missing.
No. Yeah, he was putting up consistent 160s in Las Vegas, so he's definitely got
on. DeMarinis making a run. The lead has changed. And upsets.
Wow.
to Nick DeMarinis out of nowhere.
Nick's a local guy from here in Tampa. You can hear he's brought, I think, the largest contingent. Everyone's got a bunch of fans here, but I think Nick has the largest. He brought 40 or 50 people. I think I saw something tailgating out front beforehand.
A little upset in game one. That's why you can't count out these shooters. 4 and 5 seeds. They were neck and neck in qualifying.
Yeah, they're remarkably close. He shot about 78, 81% in that last game.
It looks like DeMarinis, since that bonus round, just hasn't missed a shot all day.
Yeah, he took him a while to get going, but boy, he is on.
If you want elite shooting, you came to the right place here on the Ocho. I think I just jinxed
there. Yeah.
He just bobbled
he kind of fumbled it. Yeah, that might be over.
But his lead
Chris Murphy
is
still not. Chris Murphy wasn't able to take advantage of that.
Murphy, the Vegas qualifier, big Kansas Jayhawk fan.
From the San Diego area.
Final 10 seconds. It looks like Nick, the man who came back in game one, is going to win wire to wire here in game two.
Wow. Did not see this happen.
You can't script these things.
No. He's taking advantage of that big crowd. They love him here.
The Florida base loving it for their home state man out of Tampa. How about that start here in the quarterfinals? We're going to give you a sense now how we got to this point in the tournament. There's been some impressive qualifying here in the PopAShot National Championships. And early on in that qualifying, Scott Setsky, he was unstoppable with a 140 spot.
Yeah, he's looked great all 3 games today, from the seeding round to this round. He's had it going on, and even this one, he's topping 140. I think that's what it's going to take to win. I think you're going to consistently have to be in the 140s.
146 to advance in the 1-8 matchup.
Yeah,
and this run here late, maybe the best we've seen.
Yeah. Really surprised. Yeah. Chris Murphy just, I think he had 1 rim out near the end, and that was it. It's just, you can't afford to have a miss here. And then, yeah, Nick was on fire here. He came back.
A little Tampa touch in round 2, taking advantage of Murphy. And that sets up the 1 versus the 4 in the top half of the bracket. We got a fun bottom half of the bracket brewing. We come back from break. 3-6, 2-7. Who's joining the top seeds? We'll find out in the best of 3 when we return to Orlando, Florida. The PopAShot National Championships. Look at this crowd. They're ready for some hoopers when we come back. Welcome back to ESPN Wide World of Sports. We're right in the national champion tonight. PopAShot early on in the quarterfinal rounds. Great action. So this is a reminder to always check out PopAShot on social media, especially on TikTok. Get some great highlights from tonight's competition. Get a chance to fire it away yourself and buy a PopAShot. See if you can try it. Can you beat the magic numbers we're seeing tonight? So all the excitement leads us to the bottom half of quarterfinal rounds. Our top seed, Scott Setsky moving on. Nick DeMarinis, a fan favorite. He advances now to the bottom half of the bracket. And things get really interesting. Some high scores. Michael Pashkow, the St. Louis qualifier. Jared Chappelle coming all the way across the country from San Francisco. We get underway in this best of 3.
Yeah, this little East Coast, West Coast. Michael's from Berkeley Heights, New Jersey, and Jared's from San Francisco.
Jared,
Michael,
of course, a big Steph Curry fan. He's got some good stroke as well.
He does. Yeah, Michael from New Jersey, but won a St. Louis qualifier. He flew down there, made it just in time to qualify, and then won the bracket. So it just shows the length some of these guys are willing to go to compete with PopAShot.
Keep in mind, 2 points in the opening round. You get 3 points in that bonus round as the clock keeps ticking. Wow, Pashkow's a machine right now, putting in buckets.
Yeah, he's looking to get up in the 130s, 140s, I think.
This man can't miss. Easy bonus time. Our high score to beat today, 146 between all the competitors.
Pashkow does a good job. He really focuses on the rim. Rarely looks down at the balls, just picks and fires.
Another New York Knicks fan. Oh, a new high number, 149.
I think that's what's going to take to make it to the finals here.
Jalen Brunson would be impressed with that shooting form. I know he's a lefty, but the righty can let it go.
Michael had a PopAShot at his wedding, and he
He had a PopAShot at his wedding?
He said he did, and he claims that his first game as a married man, he beat his wife. So apparently they're still married.
Good for him.
Yes, so you can see the importance in his life.
He's a competitor through and through. I respect that.
Yeah. Jared's giving him a battle here. It's been straight sets so far, but we'll see if we get actually a third game.
Jared, the business consultant, starting to fire away here in game 2.
He in San Francisco the other day, the Warriors, he's a longtime Warriors season ticket holder. The Warriors brought in Brandon Podziemski to compete against him, and Jared took him the first couple games and showed him a few tricks and still took him the third game. So
now Paschal starting to pull away as we tick into bonus time.
Yeah, Jared's starting to miss some. You just can't afford that.
Can Chappelle get a comeback here? Closing seconds. So the shot continues.
Yep, another straight set win.
High scoring. Paschal books his ticket into the semis. All the branded shirts as well. There's Team Paschal living it up. The Hoopers. And Mr. Pop, take it away with our winner.
Hey, Nicky D, great to see you again. What a win in the first round. That was exhilarating.
I appreciate it, Pop. Good to see you again.
Great to see you. Now, when you were winning, you came back huge in that first game. The crowd was going nuts. If I had skin, I'd have goosebumps. How many people did you bring here with you?
I got about 30 or 40. You know, some family and friends from Tampa, some from New York. It's a good crowd here.
Unbelievable. What's that doing for you out there? It looks like you're hyped.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you hear "Go Dad" or "Go Uncle Nick," I mean, that gives you the extra energy you need, you know?
Oh, you got to love it. I can't wait to watch you keep going. Great work.
Hey, good to see you, Pop.
Thanks, Nick. The hometown favorite getting some love out of Tampa today. Look at all the branded everywhere I look, there's a branded T-shirt.
Yeah, there's a lot of T-shirts. Yeah, we were saying we might have to get some cease and desist orders out. Everyone's using our logos.
Hey, we're good for it tonight here on the Ocho. The next generation of Hoopers enjoying it. Maybe the next PopAShot champs in 2026. Here's some fan favorites. Reigning champ Josh Caputo. He gets NFL cornerback Brad Johnson.
Yeah, big bad Brad. This is a marquee matchup here in our first round. Thought both these guys might advance to the quarters, but we'll see. Only one will be able to advance.
Super Bowl 37 champ against 2024 PopAShot champ.
Yeah, Brad was the first NFL player ever to complete a touchdown pass to himself.
Now can he toss it into the rock enough to slow down one of the hottest shooters in this sport, Josh Caputo? Very neck and neck early.
We've seen Josh put up 170, so he's about the highest we've seen. He's got it going on.
So it's not just the art of making the shot, it's finding the ball and then getting the rhythm too.
Yeah. Brad's our tallest competitor. He's 6'5". Everyone else is between about 5'10 and 6'2". And a lot of times height does not help here because it takes a longer extension, more time to get the ball. But
look at this neck and neck battle. Who says this is a 2 and a 7 seed bonus time cooking?
Yep. Oh, they're going right at it.
Caputo with a slight lead. Johnson chasing.
Oh,
he bobbled the ball for a moment.
There's still time.
Oh, Johnson on a late run.
Oh.
That's my quarterback. Johnson. Oh, that's it. Big Bad Brad is cooking. He joked in warm-ups. He put up 147. He said, can you guys save this video and run it back? Well, he just put up 145.
Yeah, in St. Louis, he had one of the top scores in the seeding round, but then kind of petered out in the end. So we'll see. They gave him a hard time. I said it had to do with the competition and the pressure here. He just something wasn't accustomed to.
Coach John Gruden be loving this, watching 20 years later. Now the reigning champ, his back's against the walls, the 2 seed. Keep in mind, Caputo, he's a social media star. He had the championship belt all year long.
Caputo was angry that Mr. Pop chose Chris Murphy as his dark horse.
Murphy got out in the first round.
He did. So. Josh thought he might be able to use it as some motivation. You know, the great ones always look for that added incentive.
Back and forth. Remember, this is best of 3, so it's urgent for our reigning champ.
It's a must-win, yeah.
He's got a slight lead. Now into bonus time. This is where Johnson came back in the opening round. Remember, these are 3-point shots, too. Oh, Caputo, he's locked in.
He's just not getting up as many shots as he normally
does. Johnson with another run late.
Yes. Oh, it's coming down to it. Who can make these last shots?
We go to game 3. We do not know. Brad Johnson
won. Yes, Johnson, down goes the champ. The champion is done.
The belt
did not see this happening.
Is moving on to somebody else. How about our quarterback?
Whew. He's our oldest competitor. He's still showing. Oh, wait, apparently there wasn't.
No, we are going game
Yes.
3. Okay, that's what I thought. Wow. We get some fun here. Game 3. Johnson, Caputo. 2 standouts in their own rights. Let's rock. Who's got the stamina to keep shooting here? 56-year-old quarterback, the 38-year-old champ who brought his entire family to Disney World for the week. That's a lot of walking with the kids. Slight lead for Caputo.
That's where Caputo was tested in his last year. Got the automatic bid this year, so he didn't have to compete to make it in this year. But he certainly knows the competition from last year, what it takes to win.
Caputo is shooting the lights out in this do-or-die game. Now one of the bonus shots, 3 per. Caputo's speed's picking up.
He's on fire now.
Said, give me that belt. Bonus time.
Yep.
Johnson was so close in game 2. And he's running out of gas here in game 3.
Yeah. And Caputo just turned it on. Yeah, he's put up a 148. Yeah.
One of the highest scores of the night. And there's the Caputo family.
Yes.
So we're staying at Disney one more hour.
He has almost 30 people here. Came from all over the country for him. The former quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback is gone.
Brad Johnson, what a story. His second career, having a blast tonight, and our reigning champ. He's moving on. He's got a lot of kids to keep happy. So there's the semifinals, all the top seeds moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's show you some of those highlights because, man, that Johnson-Caputo matchup was electric. We'll start with Paschal going 2-0 and taking care of business.
Yeah, Paschal only missed 3 out of 68 shots in that first game when he put up for 149. That's just amazing. 96% shooting. Second game he pulled off to 91%, but still that was enough for the 130.
Held off a late run from Chappelle to win 2-0, and then this one back and forth. How about this run by Brad late to win the first game?
That was where Caputo came back to win that one, yeah. At 145, yeah. Caputo got going.
He said, give me a big hug. Then here in game 2, it was real tight. Big Bad Brad winning that one. And that came down to it.
And then the final game again, Caputo just too much. Again, only missed 3 out of 70 shots, 96%. That's
one of the few times the Chicago Bears celebrated as a big-time winner. We'll take the time out, get ready for the semifinals when we come back. PopAShot National Championship when we return.
That spiral is a thing of beauty.
Welcome back to ESPN Wide World of Sports. So many ways to get involved with PopAShot. Now we're diving into the National Championship semifinals. Who's going to be crowned a champ? For a moment there, we thought the reigning champ, Josh Caputo, was going home. But the belt remains. Here in Orlando, Florida, gearing up for the semifinal. Not all the top 4 seeds moving on. And the crowd favorites have continued as well. We'll dive into our 1-4 matchup. Nick DeMarinis, who's got Florida ties. Scott Setsky, who has been putting up impressive numbers. Yes. And now we transition to a best-of-5, so a little more chance to see these guys.
A little more room for error. But Setsky's just been incredible. He's averaging 144 a game. DeMarinis is only 124. So on paper, it doesn't look good, but both these guys have won head-to-head matchups.
And Setsky's hitting like 90% of his shots. He's not missing.
Yeah, he's not missing. That was how he won the Chicago qualifier as well. He just refused to miss. And they're each taking about 70 shots per game, which is a nice number. But again, Setsky's just not missing, so it's going to come down to that.
3 months ago, Scott set up a whole family garage with a small-scale gym. He bought a PopAShot. He started training for the regional tournament with his wife, Kate. And now the Eastern Michigan fan, you see that hat, he is rolling in these semifinals. That's advice to all men at home. Get a gym in your house and turn it into a garage. Make it a whole setup for PopAShot.
Yeah. As long as your wife approves.
Well, I think she will, seeing the results here.
Exactly.
Final 20 seconds. Maybe do some extra dishes at home to help out while you can. And a nice start.
Another 144. Those are both consistent with their previous performance. Scott was saying that he normally is more early to bed, late, or he's not a night owl. But with this 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern start, he had to readjust his schedule. He started getting to work a little bit late. He said it was worth it. It cost him his job.
Months of training for the Tampa product. He's got a couple of twin boys watching here. And then Scott just keeps powering through.
Yeah, just it's coming down to who makes the shots. Setsky only missed 6 in the first. DeMarinis missed 9.
Nice run here for DeMarinis, getting real tight. He's on the left with that blue score. Setsky, though, heating up. He's down 5, starting to go shot for shot.
Hear the crowd coming in for Nick. He's got all the locals here.
Bonus time.
Again, this is best of 5.
And those three-pointers can get really interesting. DeMarinis pulling away. Final 5 seconds.
Can you close it out?
Oh, the machine. The pride of Florida gets one on the board. One apiece.
Yeah, that was Setsky's first game that he wasn't in the 140s.
And he's recruited Mr. Pop as his fan base. And the Caputo family. Talk about some insider trading.
Yeah, the Caputo family remembers Mr. Pop from last year. They had a good relationship with him.
Tony, you and I need backwards hats. That's the key to success.
That seems to be, yes.
Clear the shooters and let them go. So DeMarinis on the right, Setsky on the left, our top seed. That's his first loss of this tournament. The numbers get higher and higher. This is year 2. We've done the PopAShot championship on the Ocho.
Yeah, that last game, Setsky just missed. He had been consistently in the upper 90s with his shooting. Last game, he was only at 79%, so really fell off quite a bit.
Think about that at home. If you make 80% of your shots, you have a chance to compete at this level.
And it's quantity. These guys are each getting up about 70 shots, so it's almost 1 in-quarter shots a second consistently.
Bonus time, and Setsky's built a lead. 10-point difference. Those are three-pointers, though.
He's pulling away now. This is much more of how he looked the first couple of rounds. Getting up in the lower 140s.
How about that? 129. And now Setsky is a game away.
The left-hand hoop seems to be the magic one so far. I think all three won this one.
DeMarinis, who makes TikToks with his boys at home. He's been on a Disney cruise this summer. He's experienced the entire state.
Setsky was back shooting 91% that last game, so he's back where he had been. DeMarinis was down to 79%.
Okay,
so again,
game 4 here in this best of 5. A trip to the finals with the reigning champ Josh Caputo on the other side of the bracket.
Just going to come up to shot making. Yeah, they're both very consistent in their quantity of shots. Now they're making them pretty consistently as well.
7 new competitors in this field, and the competition has amped up here in 2025. Easily cracking the 120s in every round. Now we get to the three-point part of the challenge. Heading to the bonus time.
Setsky is failing. DeMarinis with the lead coming down. Can he hold off in bonus time?
Setsky with a nice difference here. Last 10 seconds.
3-basket lead. DeMarinis with the best outing of the day.
Setsky is unloading. How about 151 right there? New high score. And we have a berth in the finals for the number 1 seed at a Garden City, Michigan. Well, that's the number to beat right now, 151.
Yeah, of all of his games, he just had the one that was below 140. Otherwise, he's been very consistent. He's going to be very tough to beat in the finals.
So one spot in the finals is booked. We get ready for that next shot. I love the love for Pascal there. Let's see if he can back it up. ESPN reference. College game day ask here with all the signs.
It is, yes. A lot of people brought their signs. They know how to get on. There's referee Dave, making sure competitors keep it fair.
Reigning champ who was pushed in 3 games. Josh Caputo. Pascal, who rolled, averaging 140 in his opening round. If you want heavy hitters, you're on a Friday night, you came to the right place on ESPN2.
Yeah, this looks to be the closest matchup we've had so far. We'll see what happens, but so far it's turning out that way. It may just come down to 1 or 2 missed shots.
Caputo kind of flicks his wrist. Pascal sort of shuffles it. There's some art to this.
Yeah, a little different styles, but they're all just one-hand shooters, all just right-hand. No one's going the 2-shot. No one's doing the bank shot either. These are all just straight swish shooters, which is good because this game doesn't really lend itself to the bank shot. These well-inflated balls.
These players are taking upwards of 70, 75 shots in this condensed period of time.
Oh, Caputo with the lead. Oh,
bonus time cooking. Who can make their 2-pointers? Making 3-pointers now.
Caputo fell off. He missed a couple there. That might be the opening PopAshot needed.
Best of 5, and PopAshot strikes first.
Very solid.
The respect between these semifinalists.
That's PopAshot's high for the day.
The 42-year-old HR specialist.
Yeah, it was in that last game, both missed just 6 shots. The difference was PopAshot took 72 to Caputo 67.
Michael on the right, that red score, have a slight lead on Caputo, the reigning champ.
Again, best out of 5, so this is not do or die for Caputo.
Caputo brought his whole family down to Orlando for the week out of Illinois. His wife set up matching T-shirts. They've been all decked out for a year now as the reigning champ. There's a lot to that when you go around the country celebrating this championship.
Exactly, yeah. It was just his immediate family last year for the championship. This year they brought them all. So.
And here comes Caputo. He's got a slight lead, like by half a second. Closing 5 seconds. What a huge second round. PopAshot gets on a run. And Caputo wins it. What a closing 5 seconds.
I think that's the highest losing score so far, the 144. That's really, these guys are amping up the game.
And Setsky's going to get this all out right now. Yeah. Get all your high scores out of the moment, one apiece.
Yeah, we've seen, while this isn't really an aerobic activity, we've seen some shoulders get sore as games go on. So, yeah, the longer it takes to get to the finals, the better for Scott Setsky.
That happened to Brad Johnson in the best of 3.
Yeah,
he got a little fatigued at the end there, the longtime quarterback, Super Bowl champion.
Well, the first game, both of them missed 6 shots each. This last game, only 4 shots each, so they're getting more consistent.
I challenge you guys at home. Try this. See if you can make 85% of your shots with a clock, with pressure of ESPN. And a reigning champ now who needs this game to get ahead 2-1. But he is trailing the red-hot Michael PopAshot. PopAshot just put up 148. Can he top it here in the closing seconds?
Yeah.
These are all 3-pointers.
Yep, Caputo
says no chance.
Caputo's going to save himself for it.
That's a machine. 147. He's like Albert Pujols. I am not man, I am machine.
PopAshot
you see a little bit of fatigue there, getting his shoulder loose.
PopAshot only missed 3 shots that game. He's just not missing. He's taking the same number of shots. He's just making them all.
There's PopAshot in the red, Caputo in the blue. Game 4.
Yeah, you can see Caputo's already missed a few. It's all the opening PopAshot needs.
Caputo last year led all competitors shooting 70%. That number wouldn't get you any close.
No.
Just the level up from 24 to 25.
Yeah, it's going to take at least 90%. And PopAshot just isn't missing.
PopAshot starting to extend his lead, but there's still bonus time as we hit to the 3-point round.
Caputo get out of roll.
He's going to need to hit some buckets here. PopAshot is pulling away. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he just refuses to miss.
It's like watching an operator. He just boom, 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 boom. Unstoppable.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the reign. I think the king is dead.
And the championship run is over. We're going to crown a new champion, either Setsky or PopAshot. How about Michael putting on a show? Well, that's how it's done. 2 of our top 3 seeds, and all love for the reigning champ Caputo, who exits in the semis. Here's some of those highlights, and Setsky came out balling in the semifinals.
Yeah, Setsky really, he's been the best player overall. He's hitting 140s consistently. He just very high shooting percentage.
Dean Reyes, though, showed a little bit of life in game 2. He put up 140. Good showing for the New York Knicks fan. And then
had the crowd behind him.
Late.
Yep. Setsky didn't let the crowd get in his head.
Some of these numbers, 140 plus for our 2 finalists every round.
Setsky and Pashkow both shows what making it through the qualifiers and having the head-to-head competition. Some of the other qualifiers where they only had the high score didn't quite do as well, but these guys are battle-tested.
This was a fun battle. Pashkow and Caputo, both high-scoring. Game 1 goes to the 3 seed. He takes advantage in 4 games. You see Caputo showing off his life in Game 2.
Yeah, it's much more challenging this year for Josh than last year. Last year he had it pretty easy. This year, not so much.
Well, even with the clock going, Michael Pashkow, bang, 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 bang. This guy can't miss. His high score coming into this tournament was 170. He's getting pretty close. With another 140 burger. Champion gets dethroned, and here's the bracket. So 1 seed and 3 seed. Setsky versus Pashkow. That's our championship matchup. So you're watching home and saying, well, how do I get involved in 2026? How do I beat Scott Setsky or Michael Pashkow? Here's how you do it. The 2026 qualifiers are taking place all across the country. Here's the bracket, and we'll show you how to get to that national championship.
Think you've got what it takes to be the next PopAShot national champion? We're giving you more chances to prove it starting fall 2025. We're going bigger. More cities, more games, more glory. Sign up at PopAShot.net/championship.
And here's Mr. Pop with our finalists.
Hey, I'm here with Michael and Scott. They're about to go head-to-head, but they're being civil right now. Can I ask you guys a few questions?
Yeah, bring it.
Okay, Michael, you killed the king. You knocked him off. He's dead. Maybe not till next year, but for now he's gone. What does that mean to you? Is Josh on your radar?
Yeah, I've been thinking about playing him all year, so feels good. Feels good.
Quite the accomplishment. The crowd was going crazy for you. Now, Scott, you went to 2 qualifiers. You won the second one you were in. That's some serious perseverance. What does it mean to you to be in the finals?
This is just a great experience. I'm having so much fun, and this is just surreal. This is time of my life.
Hey, you guys are unbelievable. It's been a joy watching you. Can't wait to watch you go head-to-head. Go out there and take it. When is going to be the national championship? I can't wait to see who it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Pop. Thanks to our finalists. We're ready to go now in this championship final. That Caputo family says, well, at least we have Disney World.
Yes, they got
coming
that
up
to
in
look
the
forward
next
to.
week.
Yeah, so it's
The champ is gone, but he's still a great ambassador of this sport. Now we get ready for this championship final. Scott Setsky, the high-scoring machine. Michael Pashkow, who's knocked out some big competitors to get to this championship. Tony, who's your pick?
Setsky's going to be tough, but they're both. I think it's going to come down to 1 or 2 missed shots. They're both shooting in the mid 90% range, both putting up about 69, 70 shots a game. I'd be surprised if this wasn't coming down to the last basket.
Let's see if it goes best of 5, how it unfolds. Pashkow on the right, Setsky the top seed on the left.
Yeah, you can see they're just not missing. It's unlike some of the other ones where someone would miss and they'd have a chance to make some ground. Here, no one's missing.
In the
Although
semifinal
Setsky missed a
round,
couple.
Pashkow made 95% of his shots, which is an insane number.
Yeah, I don't know if he's missed it. There's one miss. He jinxed him again. Setsky's taking advantage of that. Come back.
Neck and neck here in round 1.
A little quieter without the Caputos and DeMarinis's in this. I think the crowd's getting into it now when they see this. Yeah, it's going to come right down to the end.
That bonus time, this crowd really starts cooking. Pashkow's now taking the lead. Setsky right back.
Setsky's got the fire. The flames are going. He's hot. He's pulling away.
Closing seconds. Oh, huge 3 late. 145, 144. Our closest of the tournament. What a start for Setsky.
Yeah, so Pashkow actually missed 9 shots. Setsky only missed 6, so that was the difference there. But they're both shooting around 90%.
A+ shooting performances. Top seed Setsky has rolled through this tournament. Pashkow doing the same. And a new champion will be handed out in a few minutes from Mr. Pop himself. We better make sure Mr. Pop doesn't steal that trophy belt. He's known to run around and get mischievous.
Yeah, the belt's a little bit larger than him, so I don't know if he'll have a chance to take it. But here we go. There's another one.
The bonus round.
Yep, they're basically tied going into the bonus.
Wow, both shooters nearing 100 points as we enter the bonus.
These are 2 points. then we're up to get to 3 points. That's really where it's going to be determined who makes a shot.
It's both the shooting and then having the hand-eye coordination to find the ball right away. So impressive. There's a slight lead for PopAShot.
Yes.
And he takes it. So we're even one apiece.
Boy, he's really hitting his stride here. He's getting the 140s. He started a little bit slower, but referee Dave will give both competitors a little extra time. He's a compassionate referee.
Between Father Pat and Ref Dave, we've got some big names.
Yes.
Keeping eyes on the rules.
Exactly.
Here. With the owner of PopAShot, Tony Stucker, Ina Budrovich. A fun final here, best of 5. 2 of our top 3 seeds looking to take the belt from Josh Caputo. PopAShot putting up great numbers early. Setsky right with them.
Yeah, it's such a fine line between these two now. Again, just his occasional misses. Who can hit the 3s now? They're in the 3-point. And then the 3s once you get to bonus time. Well, there's a miss for PopAShot. A couple of misses. Yeah, that might be all Setsky needs.
Making a run. Bonus time, 2-pointers.
Yeah, PopAShot missed a couple there. That was the only opening Setsky needed.
And that run puts Setsky in position. He's up 2 games to 1.
And another 140. Yep.
And the high scoring continues. This is a do-or-die game. What does PopAShot have to do to force game 5?
Just not miss 8 shots. They were head-to-head there, and not much of a break here. So we'll see if it gets some tired arms. These guys just aren't missing, though.
Garden City, Michigan versus New Jersey. These guys getting after it. And PopAShot, he's been impressive here on the left with an early lead. It's not about that left hoop. You're right. These guys just get better. We're not superstitious, but a little stitious at times.
We'll see their total shots are coming down a little bit, so I think they may be getting a little tired here.
Here comes Setsky getting on a run. He said,
can close him out.
Hold my PopAShot real quick. He's getting hot. Now 3-pointers start to play. Bonus time. Setsky, can he come back to win it? PopAShot holding them off shot for shot. Now the 3-point bonus shots.
Oh, he's coming right down to it.
Final seconds. And we'll go to game 5.
That's how it should have been. These have been the 2 best players all day. Very, very consistent.
Team PopAShot on pins and needles over there.
Yeah. Well, they seem like they're ready to go. No rest for the weary here.
Team Setsky also ready. Here's game 5.
This is for all the marbles. This is for the championship.
A shooting display here to close out the PopAShot championships. We'll hand out that title belt real quick and get you ready.
So each has only been missing about 6 or 7 shots a game, so that could come down to it. Whoever misses, then if PopAShot just missed another, Setsky started to pull away. Again, the left-hand hoop seems to be the dominant one here.
Number 1 seed with a quick lead.
PopAShot coming back.
Those 3-point round. PopAShot getting hot.
Setsky just is not missing.
Our top seed into the bonus time. Takes down the 8th seed. Wins in 4 in the semis.
It's pulling away. PopAShot's not going away, though.
Setsky holds him off and let the coronation begin. Scott's your champion from Garden City, Michigan, fighting his way into this tournament. And the number 1 seed is the PopAShot national champ.
And look, he gets the champion chain.
How about Scott Setsky putting on a show in this tournament? Thanks for joining us for the PopAShot National Championship. 2026 can be even better. And there's your champion, the number 1 seed. For Tony Stucker, Mr. Pop, Ina Budrovich, and our great crew, try PopAShot today. See if you can win it. This is a presentation of the Ocho.